Hello and welcome to the first round here. We have a turn 2 Porcelain Legionnaire after fetching a Temple Garden, so I'm pretty okay with that. Where's the Temple Garden? There it is. Obviously, I don't want to pay 2 life. Come on! Oh, Tarmogoyf. Just what we wanted, people. Now, it's an okay draw because with Hero Blade Hold, it actually becomes pretty active because it actually hits. This guy might be playing my Lingering Souls. Damn that asshole. Has Chainer's Edict, huh? Well, have fun enjoying a 3-4 Tarmogoyf. Has a stop on my upkeep. So we still need to draw one of our lands for Hero Blade Hold to actually be viable. Wow, it's a 4-5 because it's an artifact as well. Wow. 4-5 Tarmogoyf turn 3 in limited. That's very unlikely. Council Judgment. Yeah, so the guy is a control deck apparently. Land? Of course not. Keep a 3-lander, not drawing anyone. After our guy goes Chainer's Edict to Council Judgment. Not really the greatest start for me. Especially not if they follow it up with a Sorin. I need to be able to apply pressure pretty fast here. Land? Yeah, baby. It's actually an okay one. Because it does give me green for the Harmonize. We just need to hope he doesn't have another removal here. Because if it does, I'm pretty screwed then. Because Sorin is gonna be alive pretty soon. It doesn't do anything, it doesn't play anything. It should have something, right? We'll see. Let's attack Sorin. See what it does. Yeah, put this first on the stack. Okay, so Sorin and Sorin. Maybe he has like a pump spell and just dismember the creature. So he's gonna block there. It's okay. It does have 5 cards in hand, but and the fact that I could create the tokens is already means that it doesn't have a spot remove for the hero. That's actually really good for me. What happened to my Tarmogoyf? This exiles it? Wow. I was like, wait, didn't I have a Tarmogoyf in graveyard? But this actually exiles those. I think it's an okay card, but it's not that great. Like if you're not permanent based, sure, but like if you played it now, I just kill his Sorin. There's no way he figures that it's good. Like it's only good in the early game where you're building up. If you draw this later on, I'm just gonna take your better card as well. So yeah, consider that during the draft. It's definitely more of a multiplayer card. It's only good in attack in certain spots. It's not good enough often enough. That's what I mean. Come on, dude. It's on you. I think it is. Yeah. I'm not getting anything here, so. When I knew how to do a Soroku song, I would. Can't actually sing, so. And with not singing, I mean, I can keep a tone, but I sing it in, I don't know how you call it in English. So basically, you have your bass voice, and then you have your normal voice where you talk with, but you can't sing in your normal voice. Most people can't, or keep a tone with your normal voice. So use like your top voice. You have a voice from your chest where you can sing from your chest with full air. That's actually the correct way to sing. But you also can sing from your throat, like with your voice itself. And it's for a guy, it's way more high pitched than you would do normally. So I can keep a tone that way. So I'm crushing on SingStar, but it's just like you see a recording of it there. Like, wait, is that my voice? No way, I sound that girly. So if you ever happen to meet me in real life and you're going, hey, let's go do karaoke, I'll be saying no. Maybe here I should have played Harmonize first, and then have a land, play the land, and then have this member up. Because if he now has a trick to pumping it, I have to play this member. I can't actually use any of my mana with Harmonize. Dude, it's on you. Maybe the guy had to go somewhere, like his kids fell down a stair or something, or he has a baby and started crying, or his wife just came into the room naked and he's gone for like 3 minutes and he should be back soon if that's the case. I don't know. I mean, everything's possible here. It might just be that my modo crashed, right? I don't even know anymore how I check this, because you used to be able to check it yourself pretty easily, like, but I don't know if it still works. I could relog, but I actually don't care enough to do so. It's very likely my opponent is just, not here. But oh man, work. So working as an ICT guy with the police in a town near me. Like, it's not a town, it's a city, so it's a bit bigger than a town. And I'm working this weekend because we're upgrading every PC to Windows 7 PC. And so today was the second day where we're doing that with like 6 people. We did like 100 and something PCs, still something to be done. And at the end of today, we're like labeling printers because we renamed the printers and we're scared that people are too idiotic to figure out which printer is which. So we're labeling them and sending out an email which, like, those printers became those printers, blah blah blah. Doesn't really matter to the story. So one of the policemen beckons us over and is like, hey, I can't log in anymore. And I'm like, okay, what seems to be the problem? Well, you have these 2 boxes which say username and password. We're Dutch, by the way, so it's in English installed, but we're Dutch. So maybe the guy doesn't speak English, which is very unlikely for a policeman. And he's like, I can't log in anymore. So we're like, yeah, go ahead and try, because that's always what I do when people beckon me over and say something. Just repeat the action you did, because often the problem is between the keyboard and the chair. Like, there's nothing wrong with the PC, but the user is just a complete moron. So I see him starting typing _dom, which stands for Mechelen, which is the city, and dom is the domain, which is basically the domain he needs to log into. Like, there's no way that's his username, because his username is a P number from police and then a number. And then in his password, he's typing his police number. I'm like, how on earth do you type Mechadon there? And he's like, yeah, it's a domain, you had to log in, and in XP it always stood there at the top because in XP it shows you the domain you're logging into. So I just sigh and tell him, like, no, you have to log in right there and there, because it actually says username there and password there. So yeah, okay. So he logs in, and the funny thing about this is, if it's just one guy, you're like, okay, maybe he's an idiot, I don't know. Maybe, but there's a second guy there, and he didn't correct him, so he either just assumed the other guy was doing it correctly, or I'm gonna relog, by the way. He either just assumed the other guy is doing it correctly, or he just didn't know either. And that scares me, because in the weekend where we just installed all these things, there's not a lot of people working. But it means that tomorrow, when I'm going to work, I couldn't take holiday tomorrow, by the way. I tried. I tried. But I couldn't, because we're probably gonna get like way too many tickets or phone calls or whatever from users with such stupid questions. Man, you can't even imagine how silly of questions you can get in IT. Like, sure, I studied for IT. I probably know a lot more from a computer than most people do. But if you just think logically, you can figure everything out so easily. Like, it's not even hard. And yet these people seem to fail in doing the simplest tasks ever. Like, when we install a new PC, um, so yeah, it wasn't him apparently. So this is fine by me. So his two creatures die. I guess harmonize here. He can't have a restoration angel, so that's a weird one. He might have like Dave Judgment. So what was I talking about? People logging in, right? I'm not sure anymore what I'm talking about. Yeah, there it is. As expected, he had a Red of God. And makes a token, which is a-okay in my book. So please land again. Yay, Sun Titan. I was basically talking about people being idiots, but yes, obviously. So people are idiots. Wow, he has a second one. Okay. Let's say okay. Like if we draw lands, we can play Angel. I think here we just drop Talia and Fleesmane. Yeah, that seems okay. If we have a land, we can just do Angel of Serenity. Or we can just play Emery Angel land and then something. Depends on what we... Nah, we can't even draw anything else. Okay. Storm goes up to 6, so we definitely want to be on that Kokusho. So I think I need to draw land here. We can also always kill this with Dismember. I think we want to... Nah, I think we want to dismember it. Dismember this. Wait, didn't I just pay 1? Oh, I see, Italia. Yeah. I get it. So I hope I draw land to be able to cast Angel. Because, yeah, there it is. Else I would be pretty screwed. So Angel this, and Sun Titan. Yes. And then smash into the Sorin. He still has Chainer's Edict, but I'm just gonna sacrifice Italia then, and then when Angel comes back, we... Oh, we can't even flashback it because Talia makes it cost 1 extra. How many red effects does this guy have? I'm just assuming it's a red effect, by the way. It might just be something totally different. Terminus, yeah, I figured. So that's 3 red effects. Get back the Sun Titan. Doesn't really matter if he makes more tokens here. Why is still this stuff there? So I can do this on tap 2. No, that doesn't work. So let's just cast the Sun Titan then. Get back a Legionnaire, which we can sacrifice to the Chainer's Edict flashback if he does that. Man, Sorin has been generating a lot of stuff for him. What's this? Shouldred. That's an annoying one. Sacrifice Legionnaire, I guess. Trundlestral. So we can play Garruk, then use a Johnny. Pump this to 9/9. Smash on the Sorin. He doesn't block. Bring back Kokusho. Well, he blocks with a token. Brings back Kokusho. I sacrifice Porcelain Legionnaire, and then what? We can overrun, kill something, but that's about it, right? That doesn't seem that strong, but I think it's my best play. And play the Ajani. King Combat. Attack Sorin. Bring back Porcelain Legionnaire because I really don't want to be sacrificing that. Ah! Damn. I'm gonna lose the Sun Titan. All the time. Because he Shainer's Edict me, I sacrifice Legionnaire. He shoulder triggers on my upkeep. Yeah, I lose here. There's no way I win here. If he plays it correct, there's no way I win. And there's Shainer's Edict. Yeah, let's concede. So triple mass removal. Definitely don't wanna sideboard into that kind of deck. I think Kiora would be pretty viable here, but I just can't afford running it because I don't have a fix. Plow Wonder against this guy is a monster. I think Eternal Dragon is pretty good as well. Swords by mana cost. Wall Blossom doesn't seem to be that necessary. Neither is Reclamation Sage. We haven't seen any of those. So let's keep it like this. We do have an extra threat now. But Sheoldred beating that, I don't know. Like even Fate's Fetters doesn't really work against it. I'm sorry for those that want me to continue like certain train of thoughts, but as soon as I have a decision, I want to make the decision and talk about it. And then I'm actually stuck on... I didn't even read that. And then I'm just stuck on that train of thought, and I actually forgot what I was previously ranting about. I was ranting about work something and people being idiotic, but I'm pretty sure I started ranting about something else after that. Just not sure what. Let's keep this. We have a turn to a turn 3 harmonize, which is a-okay. It's not a nuts. I don't think we can apply enough pressure against, you know, triple rat effect. Seriously. I'm actually surprised I had to force him to, you know, triple rat. That on his own was worth it, to be honest, because that's not very likely to happen. Like a Johnny gaining 100 life doesn't even win it against him, I think. Phyrexian Revoker, what is he gonna name here? He saw this as Johnny. We also saw the Garruk, so he's probably gonna name Garruk. Yeah, as I figured. Like, my play makes more sense if I have a Garruk in hand, which I obviously don't, but I think it's a correct choice here. I would name the same thing. Although if he doesn't run this in the main deck, I think it's a pretty weird play here. We can Johnny plus it, or we can just play Restoration Angel, block the Revoker. Yeah, I think playing the Resto here is now correct. Okay, Fate's Fetters. I really don't think I want to kill the Mirren Crusader, and I'm actually surprised he plays these cards. And the guy plays Day of Judgment, Wrath of God, Terminus, and yet he plays like creatures. And a bunch of them as well. Sorin is gonna die. Like, it's pretty odd to be playing like somewhat aggro and then be playing a bunch of mass removal. So we're blocking here. Okay. Play resto. Okay, obviously want to use it so my noble doesn't die. Yes, take 4. That doesn't matter. Play a Johnny. It's not gonna die, right? No, it's not. Yes, it is. It's always gonna die. Like pump, hit this, block this, kills the Johnny. I can never block this. Unless I pump this and just swing into the Sorin and it just blocks this. Which doesn't seem to be that great. Oh no, I can block one and then dismember the other if I really wanna save it. I wanna do it like this. Okay. And then swing into the Sorin. Oh right. How could I forget the Exalted there? In the face. And then next turn I think I'm just gonna plow under. If it really doesn't cast anything pretty big that I can't beat with my current board situation, I think I'm gonna cast plow under on like these two. Like this for sure. And that doesn't matter. Like Cave of Qualia or something, or like maybe target black or I don't know. Doesn't really matter because he has a pretty good mana base here. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna attack everything into the Johnny. Not just this. Okay. Okay, guess, knock it down. Maybe he has a pump spell, I don't know. Doesn't. Wow, this spot is pretty good for plow under. So plow under like these two. How about you draw some lands, bro? Would you like that? I think this is correct. This way he cannot kill the Ajani. We could start applying some pressure, but like we have plenty here. Did not anticipate that. Why wouldn't you do it in response? That seems like a bizarre choice, but okay, that's his choice. I can't stop that. Sadly enough, I can't. Now on the other hand, we can play Xsplit, make a bunch of tokens. Swing with the noble, I guess, because the tokens block anyway. Seems unlikely he's gonna block here. Like I would just take the 4. Now I think having a vampire around is more important than blocking here, but that's up to him. I don't think I would ever do this the way he is. Yeah, I would just keep the vampire. Like the 4 life is irrelevant at this point. What did I show? Oh, restoration is just exiled. Okay. Yeah, not so sure about his line here. He didn't have a 4-drop previously, so he's not gonna have a 4-drop now, or shouldn't have a 4-drop now. The Mirror Crusader is pretty annoying. I can Fate Spheres it, but I really don't want to yet. But it did block, so maybe he had a 4-drop, but just want to keep a source of plowshares for the Restoration Angel. That's also possible. I guess we're gonna plus this soon, or start plussing it soon. Like Eternal Dragon is also gonna stop the Mirror Crusader. He could play something like Day or whatever. Profane Command. I see. Fear and I lose 2 life. Okay. Okay. How important is keeping the Elspeth around? I think it's important enough to dismember this. Now the question is, do we Fate Spheres this and just swing? In which case a mass removal in his hand is better. Then we hit him for 6, we put him on a clock. Now we still have a clock due to this. I think we can just keep on waiting. There's no need to do anything here. We can also start cycling and getting back on our upkeep, but I think we want to. It depends on what it does during his turns, right? Like making tokens seems pretty strong as well, although the Mirror Crusader is obviously annoying. And him already killing the Ajani. Yep. Yep. Okay. I think we drop the dragon. It seems good enough. Like it's gonna hit him for 6, and then we are gonna plus this as well because then we can do the ulti effect. The only downside here is if it's gonna have Terminus, but he just doesn't have the mana for it, so he needs to draw it. I don't see that happening either. Like creating tokens just blocks the Crusader, Eternal Dragon swings him for a 4-turn clock, so he needs to find outs now. And his outs need to be really good. Parallax Wave, that's an okay one. It only removes creatures, right? Yeah. So he can remove everything, including tokens, and then start attacking the Elspeth. Guess he can, but why would that even be a good play? Guess we just Fate Spheres this now. Basically say, hey, I actually want to keep my Elspeth around. Don't really want to drop the Elvish Mystic, I know we could, but it would be an extra life, understand that. So hit him for 4, and then Parallax Wave will bring back the dragon soon. Wow. So it's gonna bring back the dragon now, so he has Wrath of God. I should play the land, by the way. Because now my creatures come back, both of them. So he has to have Wrath of God for this to be a decent play, right? I want to stop on my own upkeep then. Yeah, there it is. Like, else this made no sense at all. On my upkeep, bring back Eternal Dragon. Okay. Make some tokens. Play Tarmogoyf. Basically just applying pressure, like a 6-7. I think is applying pressure. Plus the 3 trees allow me to protect this. And this chat, it always bugs out. It always does. Second. Yep, there it is again. So the guy somehow has like so many red effects. Yeah, I don't really want to do the dragon right now. Yeah, let's just cast this, please. Then plus this. If he has a land and Terminus, he has a land and Terminus. Like, I can't keep on playing around that card. He had these 3 previous games as well. But I still find it weird that he has like creature based somewhat. Everflowing Shadows for 2, okay. I guess he does have the Terminus in hand then. So plus this. Swing. I want to keep the forest in hand just in case he has something like Stupor. I'm not sure if it's still in the format, but it might be. I guess the only other card I should have played around is Sheoldred. Banishing Light. Is that on the Eternal Dragon or the Elspeth? It's on the Elspeth. So I think like Oracle is an okay play to play alongside just because of Sheoldred. Then we obviously see Italia, which isn't really what we want. So assuming he has Banished Light and Everflowing Chalice, do I want the Reclamation Sage back in if we win this game? Or when we win this game, I don't know how you want to name it. The guy only has 3 cards and we have 3 cards. Plus we have Talia coming, come on! How can we lose with Talia going? There's a downside obviously to Oracle, like your opponent knows what's gonna come. Please no Sheoldred, Kokusho. It's okay. Angel, huh? This is a tough one. Like, I think we swing, hope he blocks, which would be fine for me. He does. This figure, wow, did not expect that. Okay, that's okay still, because we just dropped the Sun Titan and then get back Tarmogoyf, and we're basically representing lethal now because with a yes, we're basically repping lethal here with the Angel, so he has to have something, and even if he has something, like Angel is just gonna get back cards. He knows this is coming, so he has to have an answer for this. Like if I play it and he has like Swords of Pleasures or any other kind of removal, and then I swing, might be bad then, but so he does attack with it. So he has Terminus. There's no reason to attack here elsewise. One, two, three, four, five. We have. Wait, what is this? Toxic Deluge for 7. Okay. I guess it's time for Angel then. Angel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I would like to have back my Sun Titan, my Tarmogoyf, and Oracle. Yes. Then we can play Talia, but that doesn't increase the clock. Neither if you play Mystic, so we could play a Forest into Mystic. The main reason being that I can then get back Eternal Dragon and use it at the same turn. What's this? Shoulders, and that's another reason to play Mystic here. The problem is, of course, that he gets back Kokusho. So we'll bring back Eternal Dragon. We'll draw a card, which is a Forest, which isn't really what we want. No, we actually needed that to cast this, because he killed the Mystic. And then swing with the Angel. He gets back Kokusho. Can block with Kokusho on this, so we have to sacrifice the dragon. In which case we have to get back the dragon. We can sacrifice this, replace Sun Titan, get back Elvish Mystic. The problem, of course, yeah, the guy is also playing other cards. Warhammer on Kokusho and that one. I guess. Lifelink Trample, Swamp Walk. Can't really stop that. Shoulder is just such a beating. So the question is, what do we sacrifice? We can sacrifice this, use Sun Titan to get something back, but it's just not worth it. I think we still have to sacrifice Eternal Dragon, but the guy is at 13, so... I guess we get back Eternal Dragon. I don't see why not. It's very unlikely that we're going to be drawing a card that we can use the Eternal Dragon with. So I guess we have to cast Eternal Dragon here, but still think we're losing this game. Because he's now going to get back a creature. Well, I guess that's why he plays Mass Removal, because just stalling time and then Shoulder wins the game. It's just stopping on his upkeep. I guess you get back like Revoker, stop Eternal Dragon. Nope, he chose Mirror Crusader. Wait, what? So he chooses Angel, I choose Shoulder, right? How is this ever a good play? Oh! Whoa, this totally does something different than I figured it did. So this is basically a gamble. I have to either assume he picks Angel, or he's mind gaming me and he picked Eternal Dragon. I think he expects me to pick Eternal Dragon, so I have to pick Angel. Yeah, I'm the best guy. I'm the best guy. But I'm still dead, right? We can take that hit, but then if we do... Nah, we can no longer take that hit now. And it would die anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Wow, that does way more than I figured it did. It actually says a non-land permanent you control. Wow, that makes it way better. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, we have 13. This is 4, this is 10. So we have 3 creatures and there's no way we're blocking this though. So yeah, let's concede this one. So Shoulder basically won 2 games there. And I'll see you for round 2.